the wait is finally over. So AFCON don't start with that, you understand? It don't start. And it started with a beautiful game of football between Morocco and Comoros yesterday. And it was a very, intense game by the Moroccans. They showed that now we start this thing, now we don't go, now we get them, now we host this thing. So now go collect because they no give Comoros 1 minute like me they use blitz. But kudos to the Comoros side for making sure they were able to lock everything down in the first half. Kudos to the goalkeeper for saving the first penalty of the tournament, And I know say this tournament, a lot of things will happen because it don't start yesterday. And if you watch them yesterday, you go see say, bro, a lot of things they in stock. And matches still Boku we won't play. Now just tip of the iceberg now we see yesterday. But then today we won't really talk about a lot of things. If we can't talk about the competition and the way African AFCON president with a take losing a lot of things. So one check maybe now the right way to go, or you understand maybe we just they try the copy, and now why we'll talk about the new implementation of playing the AFCON every 4 years instead of 2 years. We say they play them right from time. So now they don't officially announce say AFCON will be for 4 years after 2028, and a new competition, the African Nations League, it go be like the Nations League where they play for Europe. They will go start they play that one 2029. So now the big question to you guys and to everyone, our fans out there, is it a good way to go in Africa? Is it a good way to sell our market? Is it a good way to help the African footballers, to help from the grassroots everything about African football as a whole? Is it a good way to go? So now the question with that. So we'll start from the AFCON where then shift go for 4 years.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I have more, but I want to hear you first.
Okay. So most Olabioya,
we asked me, it is good.
It is good.
Yeah. I don't see them trying to compare Europe. Before this tournament, before they started this AFCON, a lot of fans were complaining about why are they playing
AFCON competition
every December, why league is still going on.
Yes.
You understand? You can see Manchester United lost like 3 players.
Yeah.
Ahmad Mbemwan. So we are playing it every 4 years. I think it should be the type of Euros. And
sorry for cutting you short. Okay. Not be say then go shift the calendar, like say then go start to the play on June, July or anything like that. Now still it go still be maybe January,
December.
or December, stuff like that. But it go come before 4 years. So now the thing we did with that.
That for 4 years will be go right with when Euro players are going for their country.
No, say Euro they always did go now after season now during that June, July.
Okay.
And then they play Euro.
The 4 years will still start like they come up for December.
Exactly.
Team will still miss players.
Yes.
But at least it's not every 2 years.
Yes.
So before 4 years, I think clubs should have planned something. Every 4 years is not bad.
It's not
but the African Nations League.
We go come there. I won't make IK talk about this for 4 years of the team.
For me, on the 4 years, it's in fact it's something that should have happened way before now.
Okay.
Way before now, because I don't mean it in a bad way or in a negative way, but this AFCON has been a very huge drawback for most of our African players. Because when you check these European teams, they usually scrutinize most of our players.
Yeah.
Our big players as players that at the end of the season, or maybe during the season, and not just during the season, during the most important part of the season, you're having, just take for example, Manchester United, you're losing Ahmad, Mbeumo, and Mazraoui. These are key players in the squad, and you're losing them at when you need them most. Not just when you need them most, and when you are playing your, should I say, at least very tough,
compacted
fixtures. Exactly. So, this was one reason why Sir Alex Ferguson did not like African players. Yes. It wasn't just because he had or he was a racist or no. He just did not like African players because when he gets to build the team around you, and it happened that you now leave to go and play international competition. and you left the team before. So it's how like it kind of gives us a bad
Market.
Yeah, bad market.
Yeah.
And that was one of the major reasons even Osimhen will not even get the mega deal before all of this, because the scrutiny of okay, I'm signing Osimhen,
and
a striker of that amount who I'm expecting to come and score 20 goals. He gets to December, he goes for AFCON, maybe like after a month or two. Now remember, if he's coming back from AFCON, you still have to maybe integrate him back into the squad. What if he goes to AFCON and maybe gets injured? So there are so many risk factors. So it's a very, very welcoming idea for AFCON to be treated at least for 4 years. Yes. Even if you still go by that, at least for you, there are some set period of time.
Your contract with the club.
Yeah, your contract with the club might even be up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So well, looking at it from you guys' point of view, and looking at it from the marketing and also the African players perspective, I feel is a very good idea. And if we look back during Antonio Conte's regime in Chelsea, when he was the Chelsea manager, I think he had a kind of issue with Mikel and Victor Moses, because he said, if you are going for the AFCON, you are out of my squad. So, but Mikel told Moses, I think, told Moses to stay, to go. Why? No, he told Moses to stay why he goes, because Mikel, and Mikel was just, he was almost 30 and all of that. But Moses wanted to play because that would be his first international tournament. So he had to leave, and before they came back, a lot of things happened. But we thank God things were able to work well with the manager and everything. But then I think with Mikel, that issue led to one of the reasons why he left Chelsea. So I think it's a very good idea. But now let's talk about the African Nations League, just like the European Nations League that started a few years ago. I think that was 2020, 2021, right? So is it a good idea from the CAF president?
Yeah, there are two ways to this. There are two ways to it for me. First and foremost, I feel another competition is needed in Africa. That I feel I get that we need another tournament, because I'm speaking like this. My opinion is solely based on the fact that I'm in Nigeria, so I don't know what other maybe my fellow Cameroonian brothers and all Ghanaians think about this. But as a Nigerian now, watching the Super Eagles, just like our AFCON squad now, how many home-based players do we have in that sheet? So it is basically impossible for our homegrown talent to appear in competitions and tournaments like this. And of course, it's not helping these boys for growth. It's not helping our home-based talent for growth. That's when you see when we maybe the likes of Enyimba, Rivers United, Remo Stars go for for CAF competitions. They get fumbled, especially when we play North African opponents like the El Alis, the Hurricanes, Casablanca, El Ali. So this is why we fumble. So now, if there is another tournament where maybe the major attention, like for a country like Nigeria now, if we have another tournament where we can send majority of the squad can be from our home base, we send them to, let me take for example this African Nations League. They go and play. Of course, that's why I said not all countries in Africa like Nigeria. So let me just say, if they play like a team like they could meet countries like Tunisia, countries like Egypt, you're definitely going to play the big boys. Okay, no, not Egypt. Let me say you're definitely going to play the big boys from Tunisia. You're definitely going to play the big boys. Of course, Egypt, because Egypt mostly their players are usually home base, most of them. So you play the big boys from it. So it's an exposure for some of our African talent to go and play. So the only issue I just have with this tournament is the fact that it's just like a copy and paste. We're just doing the exact same thing the Europeans did, and we are just. So
I love that part. Olabi, you are still going to talk about this particular issue, but you're talking about a copy and paste. So is it really an issue? Because football on its own, I think Europeans own football.
Of course, yes.
So we copied, we embraced that game, the beautiful game of football. So I feel like we can also embrace whatever they also implement in the football.
So, yes, I understand. But most of the times, the Europeans, the tournaments they bring are based on their terms.
Yeah.
Like the Nations League now they brought now is based on their terms, based on their numerical strength, the funding, the money, and all of that. If we are to play, remember, if we are to play an African Nations League, where are we getting the funding? That's one thing we have to ask. Where is the funding coming from? Because FIFA, I don't think FIFA has anything to do with this. Where are we going to get the funding?
But I believe the FIFA president would have would have signed some papers.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said for me, I feel it's a very good one. What I just don't want is that exact pattern
format.
The exact format is just like you're doing like a copy and paste, which I would not. In fact, it's a welcome idea because some of countries like Estewani, all these ones where they
Sao Tome.
Yes, Sao Tome and Principles. People that basically maybe might not stand a chance in maybe major African competitions. It's a chance for them to go and play, just like the way Lionel Messi came to play in was it Ghana?
Angola.
Yeah. Lionel Messi came, everybody was ahead. You have the likes of Mohamed Salah, our big boys,
Osimhen
going to play in Sao Tome Principe. Yeah. We have maybe South African boys coming. This is a way to unite because we go and look at the Brazilians. The Brazilians have. That's why I so much love the samba. Yeah, they have so many dollars. Look at them. The what's it called? What's that? Their continent? I think
South Americans.
South Americans. Look at their Copa Libertadores. When you watch it, you'll be baffled.
The passion
in the game. I mean, the Libertadores finals. Maybe when you see the likes of Boca Juniors, River Plate, Santos, all this. When you come to stadiums, you'll be hearing attendance 89,000, 100,000, 90,000. That is the passion of the game. We as Africans, that is what we need to harness our homegrown talent. When these boys go to play, other teams, other big boys can come and see them and play, not just denting the future of our home piece of talent.
Yeah. So, Olabi, what do you have to say concerning
I have said it all. I said it all. I did not see that as copy and paste. See, like we are moving forward.
Okay.
You get what? My problem with it is it going to rhyme with European Nations League?
Yeah, I think the idea is for the initial idea of Nations League, even the Europeans, is because they play friendly games. The international break is friendly. If there's no Euro qualifier, there's no World Cup qualifier. But they, most of the times, the big guys will not want to come on. You understand? And it will not help the market of that particular tournament. So I feel like the reason for the Nations League is okay. We have a trophy for this particular friendly games. So let's call it a Nations League, whereby countries like for the Europeans, Spain, Portugal, they can be able to send in some of their big boys to come and play because there's something to win at the end of it. You understand? So, and now we can see the kind of the rivalry because the first one, people don't really pay attention. But kudos to Portugal won it, and the Ronaldo market was able to push the tournament a little bit forward. And now it's something that every nations want to at least win. So it's going to go with that format. I think so, and I believe so. It's going to go with it, and it's going to be fine. It's going to replace friendly games, to make friendly games to be more competitive. And if you look at it that way, I think it's going to be looking at the market, to the market side of it, the market point of view. It's going to bring more money because in Africa they play CHAN. That is the home-based Nations Cup. Yeah. It was played this year, but people don't really pay attention.
A lot of people.
Nigeria played that tournament. Yes, and I think, but then the CHAN, people don't really pay attention, and it's not going to bring a lot of money. Imagine a player like Osimhen, Salah, Mamouche playing in a competition. People will still want to watch, and that will help the market. So this Nations League, a couple of times we'll be seeing the big guys coming to play because their nation is playing, and like Ike have said, it will help some of the homegrown players to grow also. So it's a very good idea, and in my own opinion, if we copy whatever is good, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because it's a good idea, just like we've all agreed. So copying, because a lot of people were like, do we have to copy the Europeans? Well, if you are to copy something good, no problem. But we would like to hear your opinion concerning this particular tournament and the Nations Cup coming up every 4 years, starting from year 2028. This Nations League will start 2029, by the way. So we would like to see your opinion. Make sure you drop your opinion on the comment section, and make sure you share this video to your friends. But before we wrap up, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the big boys, they will be playing tomorrow. And that match, we'll be expecting Super Eagles, a different Super Eagles from what we saw during the Congo match, or else.
Hope today.
Yeah, this time around, there's a lot of hope. We have to make it the 4th time winning AFCON. This must be our 4th one. We have no choice. This must be a compensation for not playing in the World Cup. Or what do you think?
It has to be.
So, well, with the squad, with the quality
I will watch them tomorrow if I start supporting them. I don't want to have a I will watch them tomorrow.
Okay, with the quality of players we took to Morocco, do you think we stand a chance against the likes of Morocco, Egypt, Algeria?
We have the players.
We are going to have a lot of debutants. A lot of players that will be playing their first tournament with Nigeria.
Doesn't matter. We have two. We have big God. The only excuse I can take from from the Super Eagles is if we are eliminated by the host Morocco or Senegal. Aside these two nations, there is no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Aside getting knocked out by the host nation, which is Morocco, and by the Senegalese. Those are the only two nations that if you knock me, nobody say I go happy self, but I can just compensate myself. Say, okay, maybe not better team win me. Are you kidding me?
I said I will wait till tomorrow. When I watch tomorrow game, I will know what to say.
But on paper, looking at the squad,
we should be beating Tanzania. On paper,
yes, even a lot of countries in this tournament, because but then,
like I said, Morocco or Senegal, the two quality,
yeah.
I said I can stop Nigeria. You understand? But after tomorrow game, I don't trust these players. After tomorrow game, I will know what to say.
You self, you will not trust these guys. You believe say something will solve, because me, I strongly day behind, and I believe say even Senegal then go collect. No, forget that kind of thing. Our players, then they play for top leagues now. So these guys.
So that's why I said it's only Senegal, because I believe Senegal, when you are to compare and contrast, I think Senegal can match us aura for aura, Morocco can match us aura for aura. That's why I said those are the only teams that if we get knocked out, maybe say I go happy like that, but I feel just no true reason now. But Super Eagles.
Well, so we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. And this match, all of us, more please, more watch out. More forget anything we happened against.
No, we go watch them.
More move on. You understand? More give them our full support.
Yeah.
So, and we go like see your opinion. I go like hear what you want to talk concerning everything we discuss today. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. A lot of contents will come your way. And don't forget, football leagues they go on. The Premier League still they go, and we go still they give you as they ought for everywhere, both AFCON, the Premier League, everywhere where they saw for the world. We're going to give you, in fact, we're going to give you about the things where you don't know about this beautiful game of football where we watch. So before we go, with the Ultras family, we want to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And the Christmas gift where we expect from you, our family, is just for you to subscribe, share this video, and always interact, drop your opinion. And now so we go wish you guys compliment of the season.